Crikey, welcome to Texas Planking. Now I'm on the hunt for one of the most elusive rifles. I've heard they lurk deep into the bushes. Oh crikey, right here, right where I thought it would be, right in the bush itself. It's the Bushmaster ACR. This intro was Jesse's idea.
AC-130 ready for deployment.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon here with Texas Planking, once again screaming at the camera because we've got 20 to 30 mile an hour winds. Hope the mic will pick it up okay, but I can't remember the last time it was not windy. Nonetheless, exciting times. Now, in the previous video, it was AR-15 alternatives where I was just showing semi-auto 5.56, 223 rifles, and this was among some of the rifles there. Now, I didn't show a whole lot of it because I wanted to make this independent video. A little over a year ago, I think it was early March of 2021, I bought this gun on Gunbroker. It was a factory short-barreled rifle, or SBR, Bushmaster ACR, previously owned by a police department, and it was a factory 10.5-inch SBR with the ATEX camo, so a bit of a rare bird in the gun world, in the ACR world certainly. Now, I'm a big ACR fan. I have that full-length Coyote rifle. It was like my third rifle ever, and I still own it. Love it. I bought it new. Well, as of right now, they don't make them anymore. Bushmaster's teasing that they're coming back with the ACR later 2022. We'll see. We'll see. I sure hope they do. I'm a big ACR fanboy. I probably blame Modern Warfare 2 for that. Modern Warfare 2 reference or not, it is a very cool gun. Familiar to an AR-15, but it's a piston driven, so you can fold the stock upper lower apart right here. All right, there's our stock. There's our lower. You can go ahead and drop all of this as well. It's actually been a while since I field stripped an ACR, but they're not too difficult. Cool thing here as well is the quick change barrel systems. Little plunger, push that off to the side, and there we go. So that's a factory 10.5-inch barrel. So when the ACR first came out, the big selling point on it is AR-15 familiarity, but quick change barrels, so you can go from different lengths, different calibers. I remember the Future Weapons episode on Discovery. Was it Discovery or History? Discovery, I'm pretty sure. They made it shoot 7.62x39. Well, none of that ever came to fruition. So Magpul designed it, called it the Masada. And so some Easter eggs, I'll get some B-roll at home, but the etching up here by the magwell and on the pistol grip have tiny little Magpul logos on it. And on the stock, actually, when you fold it off over, got a Magpul logo there as well. So this was a Magpul designed system, eventually got sold to Remington, and Remington was in a lot of trouble for stupid reasons. Anyway, won't get too far into it, but everything to do with Remington, everything they touched pretty much started going belly up. Recently, Franklin Armory took Bushmaster, I hope I'm saying all my facts correctly, take it all with a grain of salt. Nonetheless though, Bushmaster is its own entity and they're excited to hopefully bring back the ACR. So I'll be watching very closely. I've already shot this because while I was waiting, actually the guys from Saddle Rock Armory came out and shot it with like a little demo letter, so they had to be present. And but now, since I get to take it home, it's worth its own video. Got a good old EO Tech and magnifier set up here. Really like that. Backup iron sights from Magpul as well. So I think we're pretty much ready to rock and roll. Little vertical grip here, just because I can, because it's a registered SBR. So just to remind myself that I waited a year. There we go. I want to say a big thanks to Silencer Shop for sponsoring this video. Now we're going to go ahead and put my suppressor on a little later. I'm going to thank them now because I actually went through Silencer Shop with the trust that I set up through them to get this to happen. Now, of course, this took a year because E-Form Form 4s were not a thing yet. However, I'm waiting on a 6 hour 5.56 Classic SWAT SBR, and that one I am going through an E-Form process, and that started about a month and a half ago. So in a month and a half from now, should get it. They say wait time's about 90 days for that. I'm sure you guys have heard of Silencer Shop, but they do more than just suppressors. Anything of this class of regulation, they will make it significantly easier. Just kind of walk you through that complicated legal road. So no one can kick my dog. All right. My mag fell out. Interesting. All right, so those were normal sticky targets. Now on the swingers on the right, we pretty much stuck on one after another after another. So there's 3. Should be a pretty big explosion. Oh my gosh, it rocked it. All right, AAC SDN 6. Check the lack of recoil. Now we're gonna go on the steel, try to double tap. Don't worry, I won't hit my truck. It looks more sketchy than it is in person. Jesse, I wish I left you more shots, but gotta give it a try. If there is anything you wish to change, say it now. Bushmaster's watching, they're developing a new one.
They are gorgeous. Nothing, absolutely nothing.
Oh no. Now this in an SBR configuration, something I was wanting to do to the Coyote one, but you know what? Let's leave that one as a long musket, 16 inches, and get a new, well, to me, 10.5-inch factory ACR SBR. I love it. I'm sure you guys do as well. Whenever I do anything ACR related, it gets a good reaction, and they're just cool guns, you know, whether they're more practical than an AR or not. It's just a cool rifle to have as an addition, and I don't know. I don't really think I need to sell you on it. However, like I said, Bushmaster themselves is saying they're bringing it back 2022. If they're truly making a new ACR, I guess I wish I had a wish list put in place. I have a couple off the top of my head, nothing really written down, but here's the thing. The ACR, as it sits, is a really cool rifle already. The one thing that will really set it over as far as popularity is going back on that initial promise that Magpul had set with the design, and that is making it a multi-cal. More than just whatever Bushmaster cartridge or 223, 556 and 6.8 or whatever. I want some more. Imagine if it was a 7.62x39. Maybe they made a AR-10 competitor and made it a 308. Imagine that, maybe 6.5 Creedmoor, 6mm arc. I don't know, there's a lot they could do, different calibers, you know? I guess if you ditch a little bit of weight up front, quickest way to do that is with a pencil profile barrel, or at least give people the option. Quick change barrels, already there, very cool. Make the price fair, I suppose, even where it's what I paid for the Coyote one for around that $1,600 to $1,700 mark. I think that's actually fairly fair nowadays, but under $2,000 for sure. I think that'll be a good price point. I'm okay with this pistol grip personally, but if it can take other AR grips, I'm sure people will be a big fan of that versus having something that is one piece with a lower, but not a big con. I wouldn't change it otherwise, but I'm sure some people would like to be able to change their own grip angles and put an AR grip on there. If it just straight up took AR triggers, that'd be cool. I heard you can rig it to do that somehow. Otherwise, you pay some ungodly amount for a Geisley. And some wishful thinking, I guess, optimistically assuming Bushmaster might be watching this as they're developing the new ACR. That's my wish list. And you guys comment down below what you guys would like to see in the ACR. Be realistic about it. Don't say it needs to start under $500. Realistically, what would you like to see in a new ACR? And maybe it'll happen, but I'm definitely watching with a very, very close eye. But for the meantime, I've got 2 ACR, so I'm happy. That was a quick look at mine now that I get to take it home. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Take care.